Hilfiger, back in the building. All right, we had some issues. I don't know what happened. Hold on a second. I'm live now. On the block with Jen and I were having a conversation, and the power went out. I gripped up. I grabbed Carucci, who's right there. And, the power went right back on. Anyway, here we are. Jen, I'm live if you want to call back in. I think she said she's going live shortly as well, all right? All right, welcome back to the show. That's the first time ever that my power went out and came right back on. I had to go reset the stove, button on the goddamn refrigerator. And, of course, the new, all this shit that you pay for with the fucking internet and the rat phone and the lights, it had to reboot. Not like the old days where you could just go change a fucking fuse and be back up in a minute. But anyway, all right, Jen, are you there? Where's On the Block with Jen? I saw her in the queue. My phones should be working. Hold on a second. All right, can you guys hear me? Deeds, everything okay? I think that's Jen right there. On the Block with Jen, you back in the building? Give her a second. On the Block with Jen, can you hear me, Jen? I see her in the queue. I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe my phones need to be reset. Hold on, guys. We're having a good discussion. Flamethrower, I got your donation. Thank you, sir. It says I'm unmuted. I can't hear. Jenny, you there? On the Block with Jen. Let me restart the phones. Let me just do that. I'll have to do some editing. I thought they were coming to get me. I thought the hit was on. I grabbed Carucci. That's what I did first. I wasn't worried about no fucking YouTube. I grabbed Carucci, put the red beam on, ready for the get down. Hold on, guys.
Press 2.
Hold on. Yep, finding me is not the problem. Leaving this property with your life, that's the trick. All right, let's see if the phones work now. All these goddamn notes. Hey, Deets, can you try the phones? You call and test. Is it Cheek? I got your donation. CHEEK. Okay. Ryan is conceited. I got your donation as well. Thank you very much. Lunar Glider, I got your donation. Wasn't waiting to see if the phones are working.
Testing.
Hey, I hear you. Jen, how are you? Welcome back.
Thank you. I had to call back because I know how much they like hearing from me on the show. So I had to call back.
So before my power went out or before the hit was put on, Chris Brown, that's my main topic. He's bothered by, Kiely from 3LW and the Cheetah Girls came for his neck on social media. He has been clapping back, now snitching on other, more so white celebrities, and I'm saying he's snitching. What do you want to chime in?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was saying that I agree with you. I was on his side at first until I heard what Blueface got to say, because I agree you shouldn't pull anybody in, to your issues. And those are the cards he was dealt. I do think it's unfair that they keep bringing it up, but I think they keep bringing it up because, Chris, whether we like it or not, or whoever likes it or not, he's still on top of the world, right? He's relevant. He has a lot of, followers. He has a lot of subscribers. He can sell out right now, any arena. So I think that's why, because he's still relevant. Usually men that beat women, if you notice, they disappear, right? The athletes, they disappear. The actors, they disappear.
Okay.
But then I also think there's hypocrisy because people pick and choose who to cancel, right? Like if R. Kelly did a concert right now, the women would be running in there, yelling "pee on me." Because we've seen it. They've done it. Women have done it.
Jen, that's a bad analogy. R. Kelly's not getting out. But
I'm just saying, when he was still out,
Not happening.
people were still loving his music and stepping in the name of love. And,
Yeah.
Chris Brown was young. He was a kid. He was 17 years old. Now, I don't like calling it a mistake. I don't think it was a mistake. It was a decision. But, Rihanna is not a wilting lily. She throws bows, too. She just lost that night. That's all.
And
Yeah, she throws,
Jen, from experience, because you admitted that, you used to carry a baseball bat or something, yes, up in the Bronx?
Oh my, yeah, from experience. Like I used to be knocked down, drag out fights with the boyfriends, and then you grow up. You get tired of getting cuffed, you get tired of getting black eyes. You're like, you know what? I'm cool on that. Okay. But we all know, Rihanna's from Barbados. She said herself she used to fight her brothers, and she broke a bottle on her brother's face. And so this ain't no, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't whooping on an Aaliyah or Chloe Bailey. He was whooping on Rihanna, and Rihanna's with the shit.
Well, now hang on a second, Jen. I forgot, or maybe I didn't see him sitting with Larry King, as one of the other callers said earlier. Do you think Chris Brown, in your opinion, did enough public apologizing? Did he get out there and put tears to everything and touch the hearts of people? I don't remember him doing that.
He actually did. There's a documentary out where he spoke about it was his first time, coming out. It was his first time breaking his silence on that exact incident.
Hang on. I remember the documentary, but you see, that's selling something. I'm talking about going from platform to platform, crying crocodile tears. Never mind selling the documentary of your life that's tailored to your audience. I'm talking about getting out there and doing a goddamn monkey dance on ABC, calling these places, saying, hey, can I come on? I want to apologize as a man. I'm different. I didn't see that. And I think, I could be wrong, that's what he should have done. I think it's too late now because you got all this gang shit, gang over the years, and he's giving people his ass to kiss on fucking Instagram. I think he should have done that.
Yeah, I think...
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I do agree with that. He did not go on an apology tour that I can remember. Yeah. But I think an apology tour would have helped back then. Right. Not so much now, because now he's like, he's a reoccurring joke. Wherever Chris Brown is, he can sneeze, he can fart. People be like, yeah, but you beat up Rihanna though.
Right.
So that's already part of his personality and his career. He should have did it early on. He should have did an apology tour and cried. I mean, he cried on stage when he did the Michael Jackson thing, and everybody was like, oh, we love Chris Brown again.
Where was that at? Where was... Cried on stage, the Michael Jackson thing? I missed that.
Yeah, you remember? I think it was the Soul Train Music Awards or the BET Awards. Ask the Troll Babies. But it was one of those two, and he went on stage. It was his first performance ever.
Stop. You see, that's what I'm talking about. Never mind crying to your audience that is going to give you a pass. I'm talking about going and crying to white America. I didn't see that. That is, you know what the technical term is? Crisis management. He didn't do that. I'm not
crisis management. Okay, but does he have to apologize to white America because it's black America that's dragging him on all that?
Yes. Black America don't run shit. Sad to say. Sad. But I'll let you finish up. But yeah, going on the BET or wherever, and then saying the slick shit. Y'all gotta let me back in because I can't be a mixtape singer. Yeah, go cry the crocodile tears up on CNN. I'm just saying. I think that's what should have happened. I don't know if it's certain, but I'll let you finish up. And you're going live tonight. What are you talking about in your platform?
Well, tonight is Freaky Friday, so we got our BDSM Dom coach coming through and letting men know what women want in bed.
Okay. Good for you. Good for you.
So that's every Freaky Friday. So I'm jumping on that in a few minutes. But I'll finish up on Chris. I'll say, you know what? I think he should try the crisis management now. I don't see what it could hurt. What could it possibly hurt if he tries it now? I think he should try it now. I really do. Yeah. Go to CNN. Go to The View. Go sit with women who've been battered. Just do it. It's not going to hurt. It's not going to hurt.
Yeah, The View. That's where he needs to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sit there and cry.
Let them old crows get at him. Go get beat up over there on The View, you know what I mean, for an hour.
Right. All right, good to talk to you, and let's talk soon.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, bye. All right, on the block with Jen. Did I miss it, Troll Babies? Did Chris Brown ever do the whole tour and cry the crocodile tears? Okay, you're saying, nah, fuck the dominant society, yada. Well, he wants to be down. You're saying one thing, he's saying something totally different. Hold on, Deets just sent me a text. Okay, thank you, Deets. Chris Brown is stressing the Grammys, American Music Awards, the Super Bowl. He probably looked at Rihanna's Super Bowl performance. I think he congratulated her or something. It's just something he said. But in his heart of hearts, he's saying, y'all don't really know that bitch. Y'all don't really know her like I know her. That type of sucker shit. Hey, Nicola, got your donation. Black women in their 30s and 40s whom are single miss thugs. We mature. Grew up. Toxic love is unacceptable when you're making money. I agree with you. To some degree. You have some, let me not broad stroke and just say black women. I agree with you. Good point, okay? Guys on the screen, www.songsthatwork.info. Check them out. One of my sponsors if you want to get yourself a consultation with regards to music publishing, syncing, licensing, and how to make money with your music, all right? Benny, I got your donation. Remember Jimmy the Greek? Yes, I do. I forget what year that was when he said something about, he was just talking about how they used to breed slaves. And in his opinion, and it's documented as well, the black bucks in the South, how they became so strong. And a lot of it is genetics too, but Jimmy the Greek, I forget what year that was. Was that in the 80s somewhere? I don't think it was the 70s. He was an NFL commentator, and they fired him. Thank you for your donation, Benny. Yeah. Drew Who got your donation. Back to 12 books a year. Okay, you read 12 books a year? Salute to you, sir. Salute to you. Okay, who's this? Okay, I can't. Kiely? Okay. Whatever that means, thank you. Yeah, we're not talking about Glorilla tonight, but whoever sent me that. Let's go to area code 213. Good evening, Chris Brown, clapping at niggas, snitching, telling on white folk you up to speed. 213.
Yes, sir. I'm up to speed, man. Chris Brown, you gotta take this L, man. It's too late.
His phone sounds crazy. I'm not even gonna waste my breath and say fix your phone. Clearly, people have told you in the past. You're just calling me, trying my nerves tonight. I'm going to area code 757. We're talking about a few things. Skip Bayless spoke about NFL owners and Chris Brown. 757, are you there? You ready? What's cracking?
Hey, Star, what's up?
Yes,
This
sir.
Adrian Mitchell, man. How you?
Hey, what's good? How are you, sir?
Hey, look, this is a little bit off topic, man.
No, sir. No, sir. We're staying on topic. No, sir. Staying on topic first.
Listen, I need your help, man.
Let's get him out of here. Let's see. Help? I don't know you, nigga. Send an email. Call my show. Stay on topic. I'm not your friend. I'm not the guy to call. Yo, I want to ask you something. Yo, remember that shit from 20 years ago? No, I don't. And nor do I care. Area code 646. Chris Brown, Breezy, snitching. Are you up to speed?
Yes, I'm up to speed. How you doing, Star?
Hey there, who's this?
I go by Goddess Masterpiece.
Okay.
I'm calling from Brooklyn, New York.
Okay, what's cracking, baby? Talk about it.
All right, so I want to talk about Chris Brown because he's a Taurus like me.
Uh-oh.
So I'm representing for the Taurus. Yes. Listen, but besides that, I feel that he did try to redeem himself.
Okay.
Actually, Rihanna still wanted to be with him, but the public would not allow that. They are never going to let her be with him because, he publicly embarrassed her. So I feel they was going to reunite, but everyone was swaying her against him. So, yeah, I believe he did try his best to apologize. He's a very talented person. You can't deny Chris Brown is talented. Like, he's in my top 5 for sure.
Okay.
So we cannot deny his talent. That's all I want to say. Like, he's talented, and we can't deny that. If that's the case, why did they award Dr. Dre at the Grammys when he used to beat the brakes off of Michelle? And we all know about that. They had a whole documentary on it and everything. So why was he still getting respect? So I don't feel Chris Brown is wrong for snitching on people because it's not snitching. It's all public record.
You calling in here from Brooklyn. Stop. BK, what year were you born? You don't have to say what block you're on, but what year were you born? Co-signing rats.
1983.
Oh, good God almighty. Breezy snitching. I'm sure he's, one of your favorites, as you just said. Born May 5th, 2 days after myself. Yeah. Now, back when I used to subscribe to astrology by way of mythology, I would have said, oh, he's a Taurus like me. We don't bend, we don't fold. But, he's of the different the newer generation. And yes, it's tragic what happened to him. But in that world, if you're going to be elbow rubbing and, networking, you have to do more publicly. Do you think he did enough publicly? Never mind his talent. We're talking about something different. Did you do enough publicly?
I mean, from what I recall, that was a little minute ago. But I recall Rihanna forgiving him because they had a brief moment.
You're not listening, baby girl. Hold on a second. Hold on. Like Judge Judy says, put on your listening ears. Never mind Rihanna. Did Chris Brown do enough publicly? Boo-hooing, sobbing and crying for the public. He's in that fugazi world. Don't act like, he a real nigga. No, he's not. He's an entertainer. Did he do enough in that world? Apologizing.
In that sense, no. In that sense, no. He didn't do enough.
I don't think so.
I'm going to agree with you.
Go ahead.
He didn't do enough. I'm gonna be honest. He didn't do enough at that time. He kind of just moved on to the next and kept going with his career as much as he could. Mm-hmm. So, I don't think he did enough, being that she came forward initially and let everyone know. Because some of these women get the beats the beats broken off of them, and they don't say nothing. Like Michelle didn't say nothing until years later. So no one could really fault Dr. Dre because nobody knew about it.
Girl, stay with me. Never mind me.
No, I'm veering off.
No. Never mind Michelle. Dr. Dre beat D Barnes up. You remember that?
Oh, yes, exactly. Multiple people, yes.
I forget that white girl's name. She was signed to MCA Records. He beat her half to death. He's a confirmed beater, but see Dre, money's so goddamn long he can just buy his way into things. Spread the little scratch around, and people say, okay, well, we're gonna turn our back. You gave us $300,000. I don't think Chris Brown's doing that. I think he's on that gang shit, trying to intimidate people, and the establishment is saying, well, okay, you're a thug, you're a killer, fuck you. Go ahead.
No, but that's it. That's all I really wanted to say is that I'm representing for the tourist nation. I didn't know you was a tourist star.
I'm not. I used to be. I'm not. I'm limitless. I haven't been a tourist since.
You used to be.
Yeah, I haven't been a tourist since the mid-'80s. Yeah. But thank you, darling.
Okay,
thank you.
Thank you, though. Have a good night.
All right. Breezy snitching. That's a whole fact. Damn. All right, nobody cares about this topic, the NFL. I just thought it was interesting. Skip Bayless brought it up about the NFL owners not feeling comfortable with black coaches. When they go out, sitting with their wives, that there's like a cultural barrier. And I agree. I'm not condoning how the NFL operates. Again, in case you're just now joining us, after Dennis Green was tossed out of Minnesota after a decade of winning seasons, I said, man, this is some racist shit. And I'm older now. Fuck out of here. Oh, and if anybody wants to chime in, how many years has Aaron Rodgers been on the Green Bay Packers? Losing! Don't tell me about his stats. The lowest interception rate, yada yada. Who gives a fuck? He got one Super Bowl, I think was MVP that year, but losing. How many years Aaron Rodgers with the goddamn Packers? He should have been tossed. Should have been out of there. Has it been 15 years? He should have been gone out after 9 years. It's a team sport, not a goddamn individual sport. That's why I never fucked with Dan Marino, Don Mattingly. Who cares about your records, your quick release, and you're losing. Get the fuck out of here. Hey, Janet, are you tapping in? Ooh, Janet with the research. Hang on a second. Chris Brown's timeline of violence towards women. Damn. Janet with the uppercut. Hold on a second. Ooh, violently assaulted Rihanna, 2009. And, oh my goodness, and the pictures once again. Riri there crying, blood all over the mouth. Speed knots, good God almighty. I forgot about this. In 2011, he smashed a window and stormed off of a set with Robin Roberts. Stole a woman's phone in 2012. Shoved a woman to the ground in 2013, leaving a nightclub. Had a third-degree assault report filed after a woman was forcibly ejected from his bus. She refused to give up her mobile phone, 2015. Damn, let me print this out. Hold on a second. Janet coming through for the Snitch Network. Hold on a second. Let me print all this shit out. Good God almighty. Let's go to area code 240. Are you there on a Friday night? 240. Print this out.
Star Gonzalez.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up, Star? What's going on, man? Jonathan calling to check in.
Johnny Too Cool. Good to hear from you. I didn't recognize your number, man. What's cracking? We're talking about Breezy. Now snitching.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Yeah, man. Breezy, he on that dumb shit. He gave Tyson blow to Rihanna, what, at age 17? 18, 17?
2009. It's deeper than that. Janet just sent me a bunch of stuff that I totally forgot about. So this is his track record. Are you up to speed on Kiely from 3LW, what she said about him?
Yeah, him and Blueface, yeah, they're like a toxic relationship. Yeah, they be giving each other Tyson blows.
What'd you say? Him and who?
His chick and Blueface, they be giving each other Tyson blows.
You got the Bobby Brown jaw tonight? You sound a little crazy. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good, Star.
Okay.
Me and my cousin here, bagging out work.
As you should
Allegedly.
be. As you should. I hear him in the background. Okay. Well, look, man.
How have you been, Star? It's been a minute.
I'm good, man. I'm good. You know, still smashing bitches half my age. I don't chase them. They find me.
As you should.
I'm still turning down pussy. I'm still turning down pussy here in the Atlanta metro area, you know?
Selfish. You gotta be selfish. Have you got in some mammy pussy lately?
Any who?
Mammies.
No. I had a girl that looked like Suki Hana try to holler at me in the Walgreens over in what was that? I think it was in Hiram.
Oh,
you know who Suki Hana is? You know who Suki Hana is?
No, I don't know her. Who is she? Who is she? Some black woman?
She's lit, yeah. Listen, man, I got to go. Good to talk to you, Johnny. Salute. You guys be safe tonight.
All right.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Johnny, too. Cool. The hater misses nothing. Anybody seen Suki Hana's new video? Was that filmed at the Waffle House? Hold on a second. I'm printing all this out. Thank you, Janet, once again. Suki Hana talking hella crazy in the new video. Let's go to area code 720. Good evening, Chris Brown. Snitching, telling. Are you up to speed? 720. Okay, yes, no, maybe. 720. Are you picking up? What are you doing? Gotta go. I tried. 415. Good evening, 415. You there? Friday night? Yes.
John Blaze on this check-in.
Hey, what's up, man? Good to hear from you.
Talk about that topic. Man, it's good to hear from you, good bro. Hey, I want to talk about that subject about the black quarterback, or not the black head coach.
Well,
the black head coach.
Skip Bayless from Undisputed with he and Shannon Sharp. He was talking about the white NFL owners feeling uncomfortable, is what he said. Hold on a second. With uncomfortable with black coaches, and I'm just tired of the blatant racism in the NFL, and that's why I pulled back. But what say you, John Blaze?
Well, it's funny that I pulled back from the NFL as well.
Okay.
It's funny that when you mention how you pulled back during the great years of Denny Green, when he coached the great Culpepper and Chris Carter and Randy Moss.
Yeah.
You know, you think about the great runs that he ran, but you got to remember he had his nigga moment against the Bears when he had his moment to where he blew up at the stage, and he told them he's not going to crown him as champions. But he knew he was not going to open his mouth as a real nigga. Right. A lot of these niggas, when I talk about when they position as a head coach, I actually personally would prefer to see the niggas burn in hell. I look at the nigga like Art Shell. When I sent you the information with regards to Art Shell, he was the first black head coach of the modern NFL era in terms of the Raiders, and that was in 1989 and 94. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
When we look at and the followed up was Denny Green, and then that's when we highlighted the head coach itself. But I don't feel sorry for these Negroes because they grovel at the feet of their goddamn owner. When was the last time when the owner had a coordinator, an offensive coordinator, or a defensive coordinator, or somebody in the executive head coach? They're not going to speak about that. Yeah. But then we want to go ahead and feel sorry for why we don't see black head coaches. Well, we don't see black head coaches because they're not going to put their money to a political action committee. We don't see black head coaches because they're not going to go ahead and sacrifice what is needed for their own goddamn community where they come from. We're not going to see a fucking black head coach because he is scared to open his goddamn mouth because he wants them nigga pennies. This nigga, Art Shell, coached the goddamn Raiders and he was not even calling goddamn plays. It was Al Davis.
Right.
And then they want to go ahead and put this Negro at the pinnacle of black head coaching.
Yeah.
You
But
look at-
hang on a second, John Blades. You know, I respect your in-depth knowledge, but I liked Dennis Green, a.k.a. Denny Green, because he was calling the shots, and he was winning. 10 years, he was winning. Great numbers. And then the last year, I forget what happened, that they wanted to move him out. I think they bought out his contract. And it was just like, what the fuck? The man's been winning. And I look at somebody like, what's the guy's name who coaches the Kansas City Chiefs now? Andy Reid. How many years was he in Philadelphia with no ring? And then, I mean.
Almost 10 years. He had Donovan McNabb, and then he had a whole team of squad.
Wasn't it longer? Was he
in the Super Bowl?
I'm going to Google it. I thought he was in Philly longer. I could be wrong, but anyway. So, okay.
He could have been longer. He could have been. He could have been wrong, but Andy Reid did not win a Super Bowl with the Eagles whatsoever.
No.
But what I'm
That's
saying,
my point. That's my point. He was given that time,
Exactly.
and then he gets the job at Kansas City. So that's just me again with regards to the NFL. I said, man, this is just. I'm an older man now. I'm not a kid watching football with my father. Let me just move on with my life. I don't want to spend 30 goddamn years, rooting for a corporation, a corporation with no face, and people are being treated unfair. Hold on a second. And somebody just sent me a text saying Andy Reid coached the Eagles for 14 years. 14 years with no ring, but they tossed Dennis Green after 10. Go ahead.
And it took a black quarterback to get him a goddamn ring, huh? He coached 14 years, and it took a black quarterback to get him a ring. But then you got to remember.
It's a tragic mulatto, but you can claim him if you want. It's mulatto.
Well, the crazy thing about these black head coaches, I don't feel sorry for the league because I agree with you. It's nothing but a modern slave plantation.
Right.
When they go ahead and go to the concubines, when they go ahead and have these youngsters, they're almost stark naked. They're taking measurements. They're taking speed and how they're going to run the 40. These Negroes ain't nothing but a participation in modern-day slavery. Mm-hmm. But they want to go ahead and get these nigga pennies and keep their mouth shut. A lot of these head coaches, such as Tony Dungy, Herman Edwards, Marvin Lewis, they make me goddamn sick because I have never seen them open their goddamn mouth on some real shit. All these niggas do is go ahead and lose a job as a head coach from an NFL organization and become an ESPN analyst. These niggas ain't nothing but a bunch of house Negroes.
Hang on a second, John Blaze. You know who I tried? Hang on. You know who I tried to watch? I tried to pay attention to his career. I thought he was and still is a great football coach. Lovie Smith, but they got
Lovie Smith was a damn good coach.
Yeah.
He coached the Bears for nearly a decade from 2004 and I think it was 2012.
No. Hold on.
Buccaneers.
Hold on. I'm looking right now. Chicago Bears, 2004 to 2006, according to Wikipedia. He then went on to Chicago success.
The Buccaneers.
Pardon me. I think you're right. 2012 successful season. Pardon me. I'm sorry. You're right. Up until 2012, and then he went to Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Okay.
Right, and then he just lost his job with the Texans. Because he wouldn't blow the season, and he wasn't going to see the Texans wanted that draft pick.
Right.
So he wouldn't go ahead and choke for the season.
Right.
So they said, when you lost our last game to put us in the position to get us a goddamn quarterback, so now you're fired. So what did Lovie Smith do? He kept his goddamn mouth shut so he can get another fucking goddamn job. Romeo Cannell. Bring up Romeo Cannell and how he fucking built the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Romeo Cannell built the Chiefs so the goddamn head coach can win the goddamn championship. But it's the black coach himself that actually go ahead and coach the little Negroes up. It's the black coach himself that go ahead and put the face right in front of them when their mamas and daddies is bringing them to the field, and then they coaching them up, and who gets the credit? It's some goddamn
Andy Reid.
Fucking cave dweller.
Andy
I
Reid,
hate to say it.
John Blaze, I need you to watch the language because I had some issue. Hang on, I need you to watch language. Some issue with YouTube about language. I got an email. Just please pull back, all right?
My bad, man. but I didn't want to take up too much of your time, man.
Okay,
but
okay.
I thought the conversation that you having with regards to the head coach, with regards to the black head coach in the NFL, Skip Bayless, unfortunately, put it on the nail in terms of why the ownership feels uncomfortable with having a black head coach, because they'll never be relating to the personal experience of a black experience itself.
Okay.
John Blaze, I'm out.
Good to talk to you. Thank you. Yes, sir. Okay. John Blaze tapping in. Guys, on the screen, www.johnflowersphotos.com, okay? John Flowers Photos. And you can find him in my community section. Great work. He also does consulting, creative ideas. He's got a great portfolio, too, if you are looking for someone to help you bring certain projects to life, okay? JohnFlowersPhotos.com. All right, I'm done with Chris Brown's IG page. I mean, it looks like a superstar, presentation, but I think after what he's been through, and again, I'm not trying to kick his back in, I just don't see what I think is enough of an apologetic, humble position, Guys, sit tight on the phones. TJ, I got your donation via PayPal. These hoes kill me. They sleep with the same abusing niggas every night. Chris Brown needs to have a baby by a black woman to shut these hoes up. Yeah. Yeah, he should have a baby by a ratchet bitch. You're right. Salute to Blueface again. The video with Blueface, he said, talking very calm, by the way. He wasn't like, telling Breezy SMD and that. She just said, he's playing with his glasses, got the hat. He said, get you. Did he say a hood girl? What did Blueface say? A hood chick, and he was referring to Krishan. And she's in the background laughing, agreeing with Blueface. Rihanna got some type of prestigious crowning in Barbados. Does she have a title? You beat up a broad who's now got a title in Barbados. Nigga, you better get out there and apologize all over again. TJ also says, okay, thank you, TJ. I'll come back to that. I want to stay on topic. All right? 904, sit tight. Guys, on the screen, www.estelsbooks.com. There's a great coloring book, very unique in my community section at that website. It's not just for young people. It's a piece of history that you can use and modify for the whole family, okay? Hold on. I'm going to leave the other episode up, the one that because of the power outage. Hold on. Area code 904. Friday night, talking about Chris Brown snitching, telling, trying to save his ass. What say you? 904.
Yes, sir. First of all, hey, Star, how's it doing? Long-time supporter, long-time listener, first-time caller.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Just want to briefly tap in on the head coaches, if you don't mind.
Yeah. I'm just following behind Skip Bayless, and you may or may not know, I have not kept up with football, but I'm just tired of hearing about racism still in the NFL. It's a turnoff. It's just a turnoff.
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
Absolutely. You hit the nail right on the head with that. And the thing is, it's just outright racism, but more so and specifically, it's placism. They want a nigga to know his place.
Okay.
it's okay for him to get money, but if you want to ascend to the highest heights of the league and actually be a head coach and be a leader of men, then it becomes a situation where they want to question if the black men have the same cerebral capacity, if they actually have the intellect to read the X's and O's and actually lead a team of men. And it's pretty ridiculous. And I want to give you one prime example that we're actually looking at right now in real time.
Go ahead.
Are you familiar with Eric Bieniemy, the offensive coordinator for the Chiefs?
Yeah, he's looking for a job right now, isn't he? Or am I mistaken?
Yeah. So what happened is he's been a great offensive coordinator for the last several years. I want to say about 5 or 6 years.
Right.
But the thing is, they're trying to insinuate that Andy Reid has still been calling the plays. So in most situations, whenever a guy has such an amazing offense, he would have gotten a head coach position at least 2 or 3 years ago.
Right.
And if you recall, there's been 2 or 3 other guys under Andy Reid who were also in that capacity before Eric Bieniemy who got head coaching jobs, namely Matt Nagy of the Bears, who got fired last year.
Okay.
But the thing is, he didn't even call plays, and yet Eric Bieniemy calls all the plays, and yet he still doesn't get the same opportunities that his white counterparts do.
Okay. If I can jump in? Now,
Yes, sir.
you know, I'm just exhausted with all of it. 20 years ago, I knew all the names, the positions. I kept up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then I just,
Yes, sir.
again, after Dennis Green, after they treated him like shit, I said, I don't want to spend any more of my precious life and my time, paying attention
Understandable.
to something that I truly feel is not for the benefit of people like me, even though I don't support tribalism. I can walk away from something and say, hey, man, fuck that. I ain't got no time for that. Same thing with politics. I was so in tune with everything. I used to have a Wall Street Journal subscription when I lived in Brooklyn and the New York Times, and I was always in politics and arguing and debating with people. And then I got to a point where I said, listen, I don't want to just constantly there's stuff to wear on my brain. I want to enjoy my life. So what Skip Bayless said, it just triggered something with me, and I don't know what the solution is, if any. Maybe.
Well, there is no solution, Star. That's the thing. They tried to implement the Rooney Rule,
right,
which has been an absolute failure ever since it's been put into place.
Right.
Because all the teams do is they go ahead and they put the black head coach as their first interview. They get that out of the way, and then they go ahead and move on to the white candidates that they actually have in mind to hire for the position.
Right.
So it's a useless endeavor, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much all I want to say. But I know you said you love Denny Green. You did say you like Denny Green. I want to also remind you that he did make a Super Bowl while he coached the Cardinals as well.
Yeah.
He lost to the Steelers.
Right.
Another black head coach, Mike Tomlin, who's one of the best coaches in the league. but yeah, I just wanted to tap in.
Yeah, if I can just say this, you see, that proves my point. He was highly intelligent. And I forget, because I stopped after the Vikings treated him like that. He was with the Cardinals for 3 years. And you said they lost the Super Bowl?
Yes, they lost to the Steelers. Mike Tomlin got his first ring.
But he got him there.
Exactly.
And I'm just saying, what the... Anyway, Amy, I appreciate you calling in. Thank you for the education. Thank you.
Absolutely. Have a great night,
yes, sir.
Star.
Take care. All right. Hold on a second, guys. In 2001, the Vikings finished with a losing record for the first time in Green's decade with the team. The Vikings contract... Florida boy Jay. Okay, Florida boy Jay says no. You want to call in FBJ? And are you sure? The guy who just called in about Dennis Green, he did not take them to the Super Bowl? You're always welcome to call in, Florida boy Jay. I stopped paying attention after the Vikings treated him like that. So I don't know what happened when he was coaching the Cardinals. What's that matter here? Wesley got your donation. He says, I bite your stuff for my sports show in Charlotte. You bite me? I know nothing about sports. Thank you for admitting that you bite my style or my opinions. I don't know sports, and I tell people, but thank you. Send me a link to your sports show. He sent a nice donation to say that. Salute to you, young man. Jamal. Jen talks about Chris Brown but ignores Elvis Crespo. Johnny got your donation. Okay, I just spoke to you, Johnny. Dante got your donation. Okay. Okay, he's saying salute to the Aggie nigga. That's me. Okay, salute to the Aggie old niggas. Thank you, Dante. I appreciate you. Right-handed downtown Brooklyn. It was not Dennis Green who coached the Cardinals to the Chips versus Steelers. I don't know. I let that man speak, and I didn't keep up with Dennis Green. I think he was with the Cardinals for 3 years after the Vikings. Thank you to you, sir, and Florida Boy Jay. If I don't know, I'll be the first one to tell you. I don't know. Ricky Rick got your donation. Chris Brown is right. Look how they forgave Dana White. Oh, Ricky Rick, come on now. You cannot compare Breezy beating Rihanna like an old Virginia slave, and we can see the pictures, the blood, the tears. You can't compare that to Dana White's wife. But thank you for your donation. Dana White's wife didn't even take no pictures. She just disappeared. Okay, John's happenings. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers has been with the Packers since 2005. Let me go really back. What was that black quarterback? Let me just go back on old nigga time for a second here. Again, what was that guy's name? I gotta get his name before I say it, Vince. They treated him bad. Hold on. Oh, I think I got it. I used to like this quarterback way back in the days, and I used to ask my father, why doesn't he play more games? Vince Evans. Let me see if he's still alive. Born in 1955. Did he pass away? He's still alive. 1977 NFL Draft. He played with the Raiders. That's when I saw him playing. Okay, so he started with the Chicago Bears from 77 to 83. Right? Then he went to Chicago Blitz. Back to the Raiders. The reason for me even saying that is I was conscious of black players in the NFL going back to the 70s, and I thought things would get better. Oh, let me go very far back. Let me tell you how I remember. I want to get this guy's name right, James. I may have told you this before. James Harris. For those of you football aficionados, Again, I didn't keep up with football, but this guy played with the Rams, and he was a winner. And the fucking white audience they were booing him. I remember that man getting booed. James Shaq Harris. Let me put this in the live chat for those who give a fuck. Anyway, so my point is, I thought that the NFL would get better from the days of Vince Evans, James Harris. And it didn't. It just became more racist, and I said, let me get the fuck out of here. This is bullshit. Time for this nonsense. Thank you, John, for your email, the information, okay? Guys, also on the screen, let me make sure I'm promoting some of my sponsors. Amazon, there's a book, Prospering in a Pandemic. Keep it right here. Let me take a screenshot of my sponsor. Hold on a second, guys. Okay. And I'm halfway through that book. Anybody else who, you're a writer, you want to promote your books, we give you premium placement in the showrunner and community section as well. Okay, Deeds says make sure you tell people to hit the like button. Thank you, Deeds. Okay. All right, well, I think we did 2 hours, guys. If I missed any calls, I'm going to shut it down. We had some issue earlier with electricity. I don't know what the fuck that was about. But I gripped up. All right. Thank you for chiming in on the Chris Brown topic. Oh, I'm sorry. And let me just finish up with the notes that Janet sent me. Thank you, Janet. Dan, I got your donation. Yeah, I forgot, man. Offerings. They're offerings. It's been a long day, man. I was in the gym, but thank you for your offering. Frank White got your donation, all-time leader in Cardinal Ken. When hers? Okay. Wow. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so let me just finish up here with stuff Janet sent me. Damn. Avoided charges after a woman accused him of punching her in the face, taking her phone in a Las Vegas nightclub. A female tour manager claimed he threatened her with a brutal physical attack in 2016. Damn. Karuchi Tran won a 5-year restraining order against Brown. Ooh, she shared threatening text messages and voicemail messages. I forgot about that. Mm. 2018, he was detained by the LAPD following a standoff at his home. A woman accused the singer of threatening her with a gun. Was that powder? Was that powder? I'll take one more call. 770. Sit tight. I'm going over these Chris Brown notes. Sit tight. Chris Brown, this is 2019. Chris Brown and 2 accomplices were taken into custody in Paris after a woman filed a report of aggravated rape. Maybe we should keep the show going. I didn't know about that. Aggravated rape? Damn. Oh, my God, there's more. Hold on a second. 770, you a Chris Brown fan? I didn't see all this other stuff. Damn. 770, yes, no, maybe.
Nah,
I
ain't nobody. I'm not Chris Brown's fan, sir.
Okay, what are we talking about, sir? Please watch the language. What are we talking about?
Of course. But you're saying he hasn't expressed enough contrition, right? That's what you're saying, right? But I think
I could be wrong, sir. I could be wrong. I didn't know about all this other stuff. Never mind me. What do you think? What do you say? Never mind, Star.
Well, I mean, I remember him on the radio crying, trying to get his career back, and apologizing to Rihanna.
The radio
I
where?
remember that.
The radio where, sir? Radio where? Give me the source.
Shit, I couldn't tell you what station, man. But I mean, I could pull it up on YouTube or something.
Okay, well, tell us. He was crying. And
But he did
crying.
do that.
Well, I got bills to pay. Y'all stop playing. I mean, crying like that, or was he saying, "I'm sorry, I messed up"? What was he saying?
He was more so like, you know, he's sorry about that. He's trying to get his career back. Because remember, they wasn't playing his music for a minute and stuff like that. He was kind of like more banned than he is now. This is just like a reprisal now.
Okay.
But yeah, he was on the radio, man.
Radio where, sir? Can you?
I should have had my source clear, huh?
You Google it. Sit tight. I'll finish up with you. I'll let you Google that. Hold on a second. I'm going to read some of this other stuff. Hold on. Janet sent me. Detained by LAPD. I read that. In 2020, he was hit with a $20 million lawsuit accusing him of drugging and raping a woman on a yacht in Florida.
Wow.
Damn. Charges in 2022. Did you find it, sir? Crying on the radio. Crying.
Yeah. Well, I found that they said in 2009 he apologized in a 2-minute video, and then he apologized again on TMZ in 2016, March 2016. So, you know, he did a little press apologizing.
Mm-hmm. Do you believe him? Do you believe he's sorry? Listen, I'm not here to kick the guy's back in. I'm just saying he probably didn't do enough crisis management. Do you believe he's sorry? You're a fan. I'm nobody's fan.
No, I'm not a fan, man, but I don't think he really cares. I think he's missing that money and that adulation. Yeah. I don't think he really gives a damn about Rihanna and, you know, beating her ass and shit. Like, you know, she probably...
I need you to watch that language, sir. You can do it. You can talk without cursing, right?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. But, yeah, but, hey, I think, you know, he beat her up and that was it. They were teenagers, you know, drunk and full of emotion. And
well, sir, I just read a litany of other... charges and accusations, Karuchi Tran, 5-year restraining order, text messages and voicemail messages. Never mind Rihanna. Never mind Riri. What about his track record? You think it's all cap?
I would attribute that to his more influence growing up under his mother, you know, emotional reactions to a woman, you know what I'm saying? I would say he's a bad guy.
But do you think it's a reality? Do you think it's just all cap? People blaming him?
No, it's a reality.
Yeah. People keep lying on me. Do you know people like that? I know a lot of people like that. Yo, they be doing too much. And that it's that person. There's always something. Always blaming somebody else.
Yeah. I'm saying because I think he grew up with his mom and stuff like that. So, you know, he's going to have that type of mentality.
I don't know. Thank you for the
Follow
call, sir.
me there?
I hear you. I respect your opinion. I don't know. I don't think he did enough personally, and combined with the other stuff that's been going on, it's just like, you got to look at him like, okay, you know, still ain't messing with you, but okay. Go ahead and finish up.
I'm saying, though, he had two-minute videos in 2009, 2016. What more do people want? Just let the man live.
Got you.
Whatever. He's making his music.
Thank you, man. Thank you for your call.
All right, stop.
Okay. All right. What about Trey Songz? Troll Babies, before I go, you think Trey Songz is doing some of that stuff he's accused of? He keeps on getting blamed. Oh my goodness. Low Key Radio, where are you? Haven't spoke to you guys in a while. Is everything okay? How's the channel coming? On YouTube, Low Key Radio, one of my sponsors. And Steve the Dean Williams. We're going to get Steve back on the line next week. I got a topic I want to explore with. I want to revisit the Passport Bros next week, right? 973, you're my last caller. My last caller. Are you there?
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, Star. What's going on?
Is this Janet, 973?
This is she.
Thank you for the notes.
How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for the notes. Holy smokes. I didn't even see most of that stuff, or maybe I just didn't pay attention. Breezy. Damn.
Right. Well, we have to make a note that in the 2002, they dropped the charges because evidently there were some text messages going back and forth between him and the accuser, the one with to say that she was raped on a yacht.
It was 2002?
So we have to make...
2002, you said?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, so we have to make that note, okay? And to me, I think that Chris Brown does have a troubling past, and I think his past followed him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to make any excuses for him.
Right.
I think that his action lit a flame, and like moth, troubles came to him.
Mm-hmm.
So most of the stuff maybe could, maybe would, I don't know. But the allegations are there.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them by his ex-girlfriend, the pictures of Rihanna, those are concrete. So there's something there that maybe he needs to go and get a little help for. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying that he's the worst person in the world,
Mm-hmm.
but only thing I'm saying is maybe that he needed a little help. And he was young.
Mm-hmm.
And to the rumors, I don't know if it's true or not that he was, partaking in drugs and stuff. I don't know. Maybe, maybe that caused some bad judgment on his part. But for him to be, it is my belief that for him to be punished for the rest of his life for this, I don't think so. I think if he shows that he is, if he goes to some type of rehab, it shows that he is truly humbly and understand his actions and are regretful from them, but he is learning from them.
Mm-hmm.
That he should be punished for the rest of his life for the deeds that he has done. Especially if he shows true remorse. That's because we're all human.
Mm-hmm.
We all make mistakes. And in these mistakes, we must understand. And I quote my niece. I quote my niece on this. She says that we must lift as we rise. So as we rise as a people, we must lift our own people. And sometimes that takes more than just a thought. It's tangible.
Yeah. Hang on a second, Jenna. I want to jump in here. And Spirit, do you want to call in? Just shoot me an email. Tell me what area code you're calling from. Spirit. Yeah, man, I'm here to promote you. Just send me an email and say, Star, I'm on the line so we can talk about your channel. You got some new videos up there. Janet, Chris Brown's only 33. He's still very young. Still very young. He lives, as we all do, in a real-time generation now. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and who knows what else they got out here. Sometimes you have to pull back. You have to give people time to miss you. You have to give them time to miss you, to wonder, to be curious. You can't always be on Instagram, something happens and there you are, LOL, or you got the little emoji eyes. Just go away for a while. Again, he's only 33. And in my opinion, not that I have all the answers, move. He lives in Beverly Hills, Calabasas, wherever he lives. Get out of there. Go to a different state. Regroup, relocate. You're an entertainer. You're not a gang member. You ain't banging. You're not doing drive-bys. You're not shooting shit up. Get out of there. I just think that he needs, what's that old saying? If you can't change the people around you, change the people around you. Something like that, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But my whole thing is, you're absolutely right. He does need to take a step back. But unfortunately, we are like knee deep. We're not even knee deep. We are swimming in microwave society.
Mm-hmm.
He could be forgotten, and he go away for 2 months. He come back. He's not popping because there's somebody there to take your place. So these artists today are under extreme pressure that our former artists weren't, not, because we're instant. It's like it's the gratification. It's instant gratification. You understand what I'm saying? It's instant gratification. That
Can I jump in? Can I jump in?
Like
Can I jump in? Can I jump in? I disagree with regards to his case. Yes, the average person today, you're right. If you disappear for too long, you're out of here. He needs to go away for 2 or 3 years. He really does. He needs to relocate, change his look, come back, do a concept album, roll the dice. You don't need the same young audience on these younger, stations, the ones that cater to the 12 plus demo, the 18 to 34. You're 33. Come back when you're almost 40. You know, you've got a long track record of just violence against women. Got to go away for a while. That's all I'll say. But I'll let you finish up, or we can shift gears, talk about something else. Where do you want to go?
Okay, so I think I'm going to stand on this.
Okay.
I think he could be great where he stands.
Okay.
That's another one of my quotes that I got from my niece. I think a person can be great where they stand.
Okay.
So my whole thing is where he is now, he could pivot with the right guidance, his thoughts, and still maintain the social media presence and public presence that he does. But if he is truly showing, not just cosmetic, just showing a change, a purposeful change, then yes, I think he could be great where he stands. I think he has to change the people around him.
Okay.
You know? So, because if you can't change where you are, you got to change the way you think.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
You have, because he has to live. He is an entertainer, and he has to live, and that's the key word. He has to live, because the way he's going now, he's going to go into a depression or something or the other. Might. I'm not saying he is, but I'm just saying
is he in therapy? Hang on a second, Janet.
Right people.
Is he in therapy? Does he talk about mental health is real? Is he dealing with that? I don't know.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's where he could be great where he stands. He could start that process, and he could make it a public process, because in the Black community, we always we had a tendency in the past. I'm not sure now, because I'm not, outside, as they say, but we had a tendency to hide our flaws, to hide what was wrong, the mental illness and stuff, because we used to hide it and say, well, ain't nothing they business. And see, we never got cured.
Right.
And that's part of that generation curse that we say that was caused by external forces, but actually we are a part of that curse, because we're not healing ourselves. So if he was to go public with this, that this public change, that I want to do better, he could help more people. He can help more young men stand up and say, hey, I
want to jump in again, Jenna. I'm enjoying the conversation. You make some great points, but let me just throw this out there, just to be objective. Maybe Chris Brown is a piece of shit. He's not remorseful. He just wants to live a life of luxury. Yes, he's talented, but he's a piece of shit. And he's always going to be a piece of shit. And he's lucky to even have a career. What about that? Never mind, all this, he needs this. Yeah, maybe he's just a piece of shit. There are a lot of people that are just, pieces of shit. Wouldn't you agree? And therapy's not going to help. Medication is not going to help. Mental health is, never mind the crutch of mental health is real. Maybe he's just a piece of shit, a nasty individual. He blames everybody for everything. I don't give a goddamn how he was raised, single mama. I don't give a goddamn. What about Chris Brown just being a nasty piece of shit?
Well, he may be, but our history was written by people that are pieces of shit.
Okay.
Our greatest people, our greatest leaders are
Okay.
pieces of shit. Most of our politicians are, but great things could come from bad people.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is, if he was to make an instance where he could make publicly say, hey, maybe there is something wrong, let's talk about it.
Okay.
And let's talk about it. He could continue the music and his presence, but in the same time, he could be helping folks.
Yeah.
And
Why can't he just be a piece of shit and we're done with him? Thank you. Out with the old dude. Why not that? Why not that?
Because a life worth saving is a life worth living.
Okay.
And I go back to that quote that we must.
You've got a
we
good
must
heart.
live as we ride.
You've got a good heart.
We're all kind of fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're all kind of messed up. Nobody is perfect. So, if we condemn one for the one thing, then we got to condemn another for the other thing. And then
Gotcha.
where do we start? Then we all condemn.
Okay. You got a great heart, Janet.
now-
Hang on. Stay there. Don't go to Spirit. Oh, you want to call in, guys? YouTube. Check out this channel right here. Spirit Smooth Tunes on YouTube. He's in the live chat right now. I just saw him. Okay. Great music. You will enjoy his collection of music that he puts together for his Smooth Tunes. Okay. Spirit Smooth Tunes on YouTube. Janet, hold on a second. I think this is Spirit calling in. Okay. Yes. Are you calling in, Spirit? I got time to talk to you. Okay. Hold on. Okay. I don't see his area code. Elvis the Chef Rosenberg got your donation, your offering. Thank you. Okay, Blade says, Breezy has a point. I don't condone putting hands on a woman, but I know firsthand that Bayesian females can be difficult and leave you no choice. Damn, Blade, you condoning putting hands on females? Okay. And, okay, Blade, I got your email. Let me see if this is Spirit. Hold on a second, Janet. Spirit, is that you, area code 201? Tap it in.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm going to talk to you after Janet. Stay with me, okay? Stay right there.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
The show's going to be extended. I thought I was shutting it down. Such is not the case. Janet, back to you. You're making some great points. You've got a great heart. We're talking about Breezy, and you're saying he might be a piece of shit, but he can be helped. The talent is what's really important, right? Come on.
Yeah. Well, excuse me?
The talent is what's really important. We need...
No. The talent is the last of the. No.
Okay.
No, the talent is him as a human being.
Okay.
His talent is just gravy. He's that. Where entertainers come and go.
Okay.
But as a human being, that he has a purpose, but that purpose may not have been found yet, and it's maybe environmental factor.
Okay.
But he has a purpose, and that is why he is still here. He is still standing, and I do believe that he could be great at where he stands. I do believe that.
Okay.
Now, to pivot to the football, the coaches, the NFL coaches.
Are you into sports? You into football?
No,
Okay.
I haven't.
Come on.
I haven't. I don't watch sports unless it's
okay.
somebody
Come on.
that I know or whatever that's playing.
Okay.
So no. I laugh because they equated that to porn. I'm like, no, why wants to watch porn for?
So what do you want to say? What do you want to say about
I'm not
it?
involved. What the hell I want to watch it for?
What do you want to say about it?
No, what I wanted to say that he said that this guy Skip Bayless says, I'm reading from Mediaite. He says that the white NFL owners not comfortable hiring black head coaches because they need to interact and go to dinner with them and their wives. So basically, to me, that is a whistle call. Say, hey, I see some of y'all, trying to marry something a little brown, and you got to remember to have the key to our culture. You got to marry. You got to bring up a white family.
Okay.
That's the only thing I want to say.
Okay.
That's what I'm hearing.
Good point.
Because my whole thing is I can't understand how they say it's a cultural difference when football itself is its own culture.
Right.
I mean, like,
Jen, I hate to cut you short. Spirit, are you calling in? Spirit, I'm trying to get out of here. Where is Spirit? His phone just dropped out. Janet, thank you for your call and for the notes. Great job on the research as always. Thank you, Janet.
All right. You're welcome.
Right,
bye-bye. Have a good night.
You too. Bye. Spirit, what happened? Your phone dropped out, man. Are you calling back? Did your battery die? I'm trying to get out of here. I got to get up early in the morning and hit the gym. Francine, I got your offering via PayPal. Thank you so much. Yeah, Francine, I put the PayPal information at the top of the live chat. I don't, sometimes I put it in the showrunner, but it's at the top of the live chat. Thank you so much. Okay. And Spirit's phone dropped out, so I'm going to shut this down, guys. Thank you for being patient. We had a power outage early. And I might see you guys tomorrow, okay? After I hit the gym. Take care. Good night. Be safe.
really got time to fuss and fight no more with you. Really got time to fuss and fight no more. Why you tripping, baby? You know you is like it. Acting like you know what's up, but you ain't psychic. Told you nothing going down, but you ain't like it. I told you nothing going down when you excited. So if you want a song, go and get the one. Show me the money, get the money, let's go down, down. Break it up, when we make it all, make it all, make it all. Break it up, then we make it all back. You out this world, need some space for me. I'm out here, girl, I'm back up in the street. So I don't really got time to fuss and fight no more with you. Really got time to fuss and fight no more. What's the problem? What's the issue? Everything I said has been true. Love you, then he ditched you. Nobody knowing what we into. Not because of what you've been through. I know what you can do. Why you tripping, baby? You know you ain't like it. Acting like you know what's up, but you ain't psychic. Told you nothing going down, but you ain't like it. I told you nothing going down when you excited. So if you want a song, go and get the one. Show me the money, get the money, let's go down, down. Break it up, when we make it all, make it all, break it up, when we make it all, make it all.